With the July 13th update of the Blood Money in Red Dead Online, we got a lot of new missions in the game, and we've been grinding them like crazy. Thanks a lot to all of my mods have helped me gather some data for all you guys to figure out exactly how to get the Capitale and all of these crimes. We've gone through them multiple times. We've actually found over 17 standard crime missions to go through. So we'll be going through them all today, and I'll show you exactly where to find Capitale in every single one of them, guaranteed. Howdy cowpoke, Austin BMXer. Thanks for checking out today's video. If you're going to like this video, make sure to smash that like button. If you're new around here, consider subscribing to the channel for tons more Red Dead Online content, including tips and tricks, news updates, gameplay, just get old-fashioned fun. As you guys are aware, we got crimes and opportunities in the Blood Money update. You have to go to either one of 4 of the mission givers. They are Sean, Joe, James, and Anthony. If you're not sure exactly where those are, then just check your map. Anthony is in Santa Anita Roads. James is over in New Austin area by McFarland's Ranch. Joe is up by Emerald Station area. Sean by Blackwater or Tall Trees. All 4 of these mission givers have a variety of basic crimes, and they have the 3 contracts currently in the game. We will not be talking about the contracts in this video. We'll have a separate video for each one of those, showcasing exactly how to get those done. We are just going to be talking about the standard crimes. They include stagecoach stick-up, dirty money, dirty deeds, clearing house, wrongful property, a lit fuse, back pay, and each one of the mission givers give you a variety of different ones and different scenarios. So let's get into the nit and gritty of it. First thing we need to talk about, I haven't seen anybody talk about this at all. Not sure if anybody even knows it, but we grinded like crazy to figure this out. There are some missions that are only available during the day, and some missions that are only available during the nighttime, and some that are available anytime you want. We'll go through each mission giver individually. The day cycle for this is 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. for the night schedule and 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. for the day schedule. It doesn't match anything else in the game, so make sure you remember that. Let's start off with Sean. Sean had stagecoach stick-up, is available any time of day. Wrongful property, available any time of day. He does have dirty money, dirty deeds, is only available during the day, and clearing house is only available at night. For Joe, he has dirty money, dirty deeds, and a lit fuse only available during the day, and clearing house only available at night. James has stagecoach stick-up available any time of day, clearing house available only at night, and back pay available only during the day. And then we have Anthony, which has his stagecoach stick-up available any time of day, dirty money, dirty deeds only available at night, and clearing house only available at night. Of course, all 4 of these mission givers will give you the 3 current contracts available any time of day. Although all of these missions have a 48-minute cooldown. So if you do a clearing house at Sean, you cannot go to James and do a clearing house. It will be 48-minute cooldown. If you do one stage of one of the contracts, you cannot do the second stage for 48 minutes. 48-minute cooldown, just like legendary bounties. Another thing to know that most of these basic crime missions only have one scenario, but there are a few that have multiple scenarios. We will go over those quickly. We have Joe. His clearing house actually has 3 different scenarios, while James and both Anthony's clearing house have 2 different scenarios. So altogether, not including the 9 contract missions currently in the game, Rockstar added 17 of these basic crime missions to the game in Tuesday's update. Now, I do want to let you know that Capitale is available in all of these missions, guaranteed, and it is a static loot spot. I'll say it again. Capitale is available in all of these missions, guaranteed, and it is a static loot spot, meaning it does not change every time you do it. I did mention that we were only going to go over the basic crime missions. All of the contracts will have separate videos for each one of those coming out very soon. Now, if you're interested in all of these basic crime missions and where to find the Capitale, go ahead and continue to watch the video. We'll have timestamps for all of them as well. There are 17 of them, but we'll go through them all pretty quick. First up with Sean, we have the Stagecoach stick up. In the second part of this, loot the person in the stagecoach with the bag. Sean's Dirty Money, Dirty Deeds is in Amberino, and you get the Capitale by searching a metal lockbox in a small tent just outside of the larger camp. For Clearing House, this is always near the Dakota River, and there's 2 lockboxes inside this house. That means you can get 2 Capitale. One right next to the sink on the floor, and the second one in the left-hand side bedroom on the floor. For Wrongful Property, this is in Amberino up in the mines. And the way you get Capitale in this one is to shoot and loot all the waves of people that come. You will get a Capitale off of one of the miners in the 3rd wave. If we move over to Joe, we have Dirty Money, Dirty Deeds. This is up in the Cumberland Forest area. It's a lockbox next to a large rock on the hill right next to the camp. Very hard to find. Joe actually has 3 scenarios for Clearing House. The first one is in Van Horn. Lockbox is at the bottom of the stairs inside the house. For the Emerald Ranch Area Farm, the lockbox is inside the barn right next to your money bag. And for the house in the Grizzlies, the lockbox with your Capitale is inside the house right next to the table. To finish off Joe, we have a lit fuse. This is up at Bucka Station. This one's pretty fun. Make sure you drive the wagon around the canyon. But if you want your Capitale, it is in a lockbox underneath the train bridge on the walkway trestle. You have to go underneath the bridge, walk all the way to the other side of the canyon, and there will be a small lockbox with your Capitale. For James, we have a Stagecoach stick up. This starts in McFarland's Ranch, but you end up down by Armadillo. To get your Capitale, loot the guy with the bag inside the Stagecoach. James's Clearing House has 2 separate scenarios, and both of these give you 2 Capitale each. The first one is near Armadillo. You need to loot the dead homesteader. Now for this one, you could just go straight to the little X on your map and loot that guy and not even worry about the mission itself if you just want some Capitale. The second one starts you over in Rathskeller Fork. On this one, you get the Capitale off the homesteader after you find the clues at the homestead. The homesteader is always up on the ridge near Tumbleweed. For Back Pay, this is a Benedict Point area mission. Has a train, a stagecoach, some other stuff, but to get your Capitale, loot the stagecoach driver. Moving on to Anthony, we have a Stagecoach stick up. This starts you off near Braithwaite, and you need to loot the Stagecoach NPC with the bag. For Dirty Money, Dirty Deeds, this one is a little tough. It took me a long time and actually the posse to help out. Shout out to Ann. This one is in La Grasse in the Muddy Swamp. The Capitale is inside a lockbox behind a tree in the mud just outside of camp. For Clearing House, Anthony has 2 scenarios. The first one is near Black Bell in the forest. The lockbox with the Capitale is behind the house by the porch. The second scenario will start you at a homestead and move you down to Pleasance. The lockbox is in Pleasance on the porch of one of the houses. Now, if you follow these tips for all the crimes, you can get Capitale every single mission. And you could even go straight to that place and get the Capitale and just leave the mission if you want and just grind some Capitale. I was doing it like crazy, getting all this data. Some of the quickest and easiest ones to do that is the Clearing House with Sean. You're guaranteed 2 Capitale. Just run into the house and grab them both of those. The Clearing House with James and Armadillo, although there is another scenario, so you might not get this one. But if you get the Armadillo one, you can just go straight to the dead X and get 2 Capitale. The Clearing House with Anthony in Black Bell Forest, lockbox behind the house, easy Capitale pickup. And the Dirty Money, Dirty Deeds with Joe in Cumberland Forest, lockbox next to the large rock. Literally takes you 10 seconds to get the Capitale. Of course, we will be doing this and grinding the 3 contract as well, including the new ones that will get added in the coming weeks, as Rockstar has said, to get you guys a guide for each one of those. But for now, that's where we're going to leave it. We have 17 of these crime missions in here. Easy, guaranteed Capitale, every single one if you follow this guide. Again, if you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button. If you're new around here, consider subscribing to the channel for tons more Red Dead Online content, including tips and tricks, news updates, gameplay, just good old-fashioned fun. Hope to see you on the prairie sometime, but until then, see you later.